Most people who escape danger don't go back, but Harriet Tubman did, again and again. Harriet Tubman escaped slavery in 1849, and she made it north to freedom, and that alone would have made her story remarkable. But she didn't stay there. She could have peacefully made a new life for herself, but she decided to put herself back into danger. Over and over, she returns to the South and leads other enslaved people north through the Underground Railroad. And these were secret trips, usually at night through the woods and the swamps and on back roads with slave catchers and armed patrols and reward notices posted all around them. One wrong turn and the whole thing could fall apart. Each trip meant real risk because if she was caught, she could be beaten, jailed, or killed. And Harriet was tough. When she was young, an overseer threw a piece of metal at her head that nearly killed her, and she was left with periodic and sudden seizures for the rest of her life. She never lost a person she was helping. She has been quoted as saying, "I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger." And I also read that she carried a gun to not only defend her people if need be, but also to serve as this quiet reminder to anyone who panicked and tried to back out while putting the group at risk. I imagine her slowly revealing the gun from her waistband without saying a word. But Harriet was amazing, and she was relentless, and she kept going, and people called her Moses because she kept leading people out to freedom. And later she'd serve the Union during the Civil War as a nurse and a scout and a spy. And when she died this day, March 10th, 1913, people remembered a woman who escaped slavery, and also as someone who had spent years turning her own freedom into a path for others' freedom. She turned her good fortune not as a gift for herself, but as a gift for others. It wasn't the end of her story. Harriet Tubman understood that comfort can do two things. It can make us settle, or it can make us useful. And this is the challenge I take from her story, is that when we finally reach safety or some measure of success in our lives, is that where our duty ends, or is it where it begins?